Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Cancer. Hi Cancers and Cancer Cross Watchers. It's your birthday, and as you guys know, that would mean you guys go first. Okay, so we've already done the first half of July readings for each zodiac sign, and very soon I will do the second half. But in the meantime, well, let's do some bonus readings, shall we? Who doesn't love something extra? Right now, a lot of us signs that are not water signs are struggling with your energy during this season, because you know when it is the season of that zodiac sign, sometimes we take on and we feel, you know, those characteristics. And so, you know, Cancers are a very nurturing sign. It's a sign that can be very motherly, so there's this mother aspect to it, right? Which, you know, I think I've channeled that a couple weeks ago about healing the relationship between you and your mother, or you and your kids, you know, that mother role. Very first card out is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and you have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, for some of you, be very careful about constantly going back to something, whether it's a job, a person, or a way of thinking. It's something that's toxic that could possibly keep you stuck or restricted. Be careful about constantly going back to it. So it being like a karmic cycle, just like a repeat, or like being stuck on the hamster wheel, okay? Be careful of that. You also have that energy here of something coming back. And be careful, because during Mercury retrograde, like right now, you know, a lot of times things like to cycle back into our life. Now, there's also this energy of brand new coming in. New love, new jobs. Ooh, there it is. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Boom Kanani, there it is, right? So I could feel it. It's like leading up to this whole like reveal almost for you guys, like the big reveal. Like tell them what they've won. Vanna, I don't know, you know, it's like Pat Sajak, you know, it's like, oh, Vanna White, tell them what they want. It's very, there's a production to it almost too. It's like a, see this? Ugh. I'm over here trying to channel and have the time of my life using game show analogies, and then I see it on the bottom of the deck. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, Cancers like nice things, okay? They just do. They like things that are nice. Cancer men especially, they like aesthetics. Not to say that looks are everything, but what I'm saying is that just be careful that not everything that glitters is gold. And sometimes the prettiest, shiniest thing is not always the best thing. I think is probably something that somebody needs to hear, whether this is for the Cancer or the Cross Watcher. Unrequited love. It's also that codependency thing too, about like if this is a person or a relationship, like stop going back to somebody that you don't have romantic feelings for. Stop going back if it's just, oh, because I feel obligated, or because we should be, or because we have mutual friends, or because we've been together forever, or because we own a house or we own a business. So fucking what? Like, do you want to be stuck and live an ordinary life, or do you want to live an extraordinary life? Be careful, okay? Now, with this new coming in with the keep an open mind, well, it's pretty self-explanatory that you have to keep an open mind. This could creep up on you. Probably comes when you least expect it. Why? Because it's always when it comes. It always comes when we least expect it. Comes when our guard is down. I have a feeling during your season, there's going to be a lot of warm and fuzzies, but there's also going to be a lot of crying and releasing and purging. And by golly, I've experienced both already in your damn season, right? So the warm and fuzzies, they make you laugh, they make you smile, they make you feel, I don't know, outside of your comfort zone. Maybe that's a thing, I feel like our soulmate's going to be somebody, you know, who really pushes us. our lifetime partner, meaning, or your twin flame, whatever you believe in the connection to be your life partner. I feel like they're gonna push us sometimes out of our comfort zone and kind of get under our skin and irritate the shit out of us in a sense. But it's because they're trying to push us to be the best version of ourselves. So, your soulmate may irritate your soul at first. It'll still be love at first sight, I'm sure. But they're going to irritate you somehow, I'm sure. I don't know. So, and if you're dealing with a Cancer man, he moody. Okay, now this is not every single Cancer man is going to be moody. Okay, of course it depends what else is in their chart. But we know the characteristics of zodiac signs. And it is just, unfortunately, they are ruled by the moon. And just like the moon has 70,000 phases and faces and moods, so does a Cancerian man. Cancer women are very different. They can be a little moody, but they are nothing, not even in the same spectrum as a Cancerian man. A Cancerian man they can be cantankerous. You know how I know? See my papa, my grandpa? That's how I know. I have a cousin who's also a Cancer male, and I also have a cousin who's a Cancer female. I know the difference, trust me. A lot of my clients I've been romantically involved with a Cancer man, and they can be very moody. Now, the problem here is that a lot of times it has nothing to do with you or us. They're moody because they just are. It's not always because you did something or you said something, or because, even if it feels that way, it's them. So it's kind of like having to learn not to take it personally, but them also learning how to control their shit. Because people don't want to be with somebody who's going to be treated like shit. Like, if you're going to be mean to me, I'm not doing that. For me, the ideal partner would be a Cancerian, because my Mars is in Cancer. And if you know anything about that, they say that that's kind of the characteristics of like what you would find to be like your life partner. So for me, the moodiness thing as an Aqua kind of irritates me, and it makes me pop off. But then at the same time, I'm attracted to it. And I'm also attracted to water because I'm a water bearer. It's this thing about being open-minded, because maybe that's the whole gist and why I'm going off about this, is because maybe there's an argument or maybe there's like a misunderstanding or like something, I don't know. I feel like it's very important for me to point out and remind you that sometimes their moodiness has nothing to do with you. Maybe it's just probably the whole message. I don't know. Anyways, and also that we're taking on that energy too of being possibly really moody and sensitive and emotional right now, being that it's Cancer season. So be careful, okay? When people are extra moody right now, it may have nothing to do with you too. Maybe that's the whole point of me going on about that. It's them, not you. Now, the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, interesting, Ace of Swords. There's some kind of clarity and peace that comes after a period of struggle. Someone planted their seeds here, really wanted, maybe they set their goals, they set their intentions, and that was done, plant the seeds, and then there was this time period of a lot of fucking struggle, or a lot of something. 5 of Wands, it could have been a lot of competition, it could have been a lot of moving parts, a lot of pieces happening, a lot. And then the 10 of Wands tells us that the long journey or the heavy burden is over. Someone reaching their peak, or the fruits are finally ready to be picked. But it feels like it was a bitch to get them to fruit. I don't know how blossom, The Ace of Swords can be victory, but it has a feeling of like peace. No more confusion. There could have been a period of confusion. Secret admirer, look, Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck. That's that energy I felt. This new. I think it freaks somebody out because it's so different from the norm, possibly. The person, or the way it happens, or the way you're feeling. Something about it's really outside of the comfort zone of someone. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ideal father figure. Someone here is really solid business-wise. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be the CEO. Whatever he does, he's in charge, and he's also very secure financially. Two of Swords. Oh, Two of Cups. Not feeling that one card that flipped over. Let's get here with the Two of Swords. Not seeing it, not wanting to see it. It's right in front of you. Don't want to see it. For whatever your reasons. Maybe because they're so different. Maybe because of how it happened. Maybe it's because you're afraid to let go of the old to let this new come in. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's right in front of your face. There it is. Two of Swords is indecision. It's not being sure. It's just really being indecisive. The thing about Cancerian energy is they can be very indecisive too. It's really weird. If you read them, they feel almost like a Gemini or an air sign or like a Libra or somebody, or Virgo, who changes their mind all the time. You know, Virgo, of course, being earth. Libra, of course, being air, but it doesn't matter. It's about that kind of a sign that constantly changes their mind. And the thing about that is because just like the mood swing things, they're feeling yes right now at 12 o'clock p.m. It's yes. At 2:14 p.m., 2 hours and 14 minutes later, it's a no. And you'd be all, excuse me, but 2 hours and 14 minutes ago, you said yes. And they'd be all, I don't care what I said, it's a no. And so it could be frustrating. So there's this changing of the mind. As someone hears, it's yes, it's no, it's yes, it's no, it's yes, it's no. Now, bear in mind that they are the crabs, right, of the zodiac. And so what happens is when they start to get uncomfortable, they retreat and they hide or they ghost. Again, don't take that shit personally, because when I was with a Cancer and I would take that personally, it would be so upsetting to me, but it had nothing to do with me. That's them. They got to get their shit together. When they start to feel super vulnerable or they feel confused and they feel like it's too much, they just retreat. They're trust and assure that they're going to come back out when it's time. That's what they do. So somebody here, if you're dealing with a person that you just met and you're going, oh my God, it's great, it's wonderful, holy shit, it's the person, it's the one, but then they there's a shift in energy, even if it's not the Cancer, even if it's the cross watcher doing this. Don't freak out unless you know it's this. Now, if you know it's unrequited, you know you're knocking on a door that is just not for you, then you gotta give it up. Then you've got to open your eyes to say, that's not it. That's not something that is going to be a good investment because it's unrequited, or because this person's still stuck in a karmic cycle, or whatever it is. They give you fucking crumbs, right? They're giving you doo-doos. And we don't deal with doo-doo. We deal with crime. Right? Now, this damn Three of Swords sitting over here, you know, the being hurt and having something that has been traumatic happen could be also the reasoning for some of this too, this hesitancy or this hesitancy. There's no other way to put it. It's hesitancy. They could have had extreme loss in the past, whether it was a loved one or a relationship, you know, it's family or lover. Business, you know, something that they loved a lot and they lost it. Distant horizons. This is so just like from the movie Stardust. Do you remember that movie with Robert De Niro? Oh, I love that freaking movie with Claire Danes. The flying ship. And then see this anchor here, you have to be careful because the anchor can be about weighing you down. That could be the codependent shit. But for a minute, I don't know, for what, a month, 2-3 months now, I've been no, actually it's been since about April, so a bit around Easter time. I've been feeling this anchor could be really symbolic somehow for some of you. Yeah, it's symbolizing the whole security and weight or being weighed down, but for some of you, it's like literal. Like the anchor symbolizes something important. Remember we talked about it. Maybe they're a fisherman. False person. Hiding their feelings. Somebody here is hiding their true feelings. They're just... I think it caught them way too off guard here. Bad health. Somebody here could have gotten hurt in the past. COVID-19's a motherfucker right now too. The bad health, when it comes up sometimes, it's just the whole pandemic. Toils and labor. This is working really hard. Someone here could have a really busy, hectic work schedule, like very fucking hectic. Somebody here could work in the medical field with a bad health thing. But it has this feeling to it of working really hard. Yep, marriage. So some are in a codependent, long-term, committed relationship like a marriage. That shit's gotta go. It's gotta end. It's codependent, it's redundant, it's unrequited, there's no chemistry, it's over. It's comfortable, it's stagnant, it's ordinary. These people right here have got to close up cycles. We've talked about it all throughout the quarantine pandemic time period, that you would find that people would be in relationships and find either we're really, really madly in love and cementing it, or feeling like, yeah, you ain't it. There was going to be no in between. Yeah, it was going to be, yeah, I'm so in love and it's eternity and forever, or it's, fuck no, it ain't you. Thank you, next. This feels like, thank you, next. And I think that's going to be the title of your reading. Look at that, you have thoughts. I told you it's in the head, it's overthinking it, wealthy man. So, I mean, hello, sir. I'm single. Hi, sir. He's very well accomplished. We talked about him. He came up as a King of Pentacles. Very, very, very successful. CEO. He's the owner. He's the boss. He's the big dick energy. He is the shot caller, right? That's him. But look at him, too. He's all in his thoughts in his head. He's thinking about something, but what I think it is he's overthinking something. If he's got to leave a relationship, a job, or a way of thinking that keeps him stuck, he's overthinking that. The same is also if he meets someone new, he's overthinking that too. Sometimes people are afraid when things feel too good to be true, because in the past it's proven it's gonna fall through. It's shit. Nothing is too good to be true. Well, excuse me, it is too good to be true is what they're finding, right? In the past is their experience. But then they're kind of sort of like coming into this energy, and it's like, what if it's not too good to be true? What if it is true? Just what if? Just what if you meet somebody that's the love of your fucking life? Just what if? Like, just what if you get everything you've ever prayed for and wished for? Yeah, there's been moments in time, right, where we have gotten things and thought it was everything or thought it was forever and it didn't work out. But maybe those things were not supposed to work out because of this right here, right now. All those dead ends led you to this. You gotta look at things differently, right? Thank you, next. All right, thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Please follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. And if you have TikTok, honey, follow me there. It's the same handle as my Instagram. And if you guys would like to book a reading with me, please check the description box below first, and then send me an email with what you want in the title of the email, okay? Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Bye.